fear. Come on, baby!
What's happening now?
Oh god, I thought it was over.
This isn't good. We're gonna get dragged into this.
You will regret being born useless and human. I will show you your worst nightmares. I will give you despair and death.
Come here. If I don't return, you must run. By yourself, alone. You must change your name. Forget your past and start a new life. As someone else. A new beginning.
There is no mountain too tall to overcome. We will be
I have plans for the both of you.
Damn it, V. This is my last request. Looks like we still got a long ways to go.
This is your legacy.
Father, forgive us. We shed his blood in the name of mercy.
Stay quiet. They don't know we're here.
This is gonna be bad. Let's go.
Ah, shit. We're totally exposed out here.
What the hell are we waiting for? Hey!
And here they come!
Shit! Got it! Take him down! Everybody, head over now! Do not stop! We gotta get off the streets!
Here they come!
For God's sake, keep them back!
No turning.
Choices? What do you know about choices? 30 million orphaned children. I was one of them. The Omnic War robbed us of our choices. To survive, you did what you had to do. Steal or starve, kill or be killed. You helped your friends and hurt anyone who got in your way. If you hungered to rise above your circumstances, then when someone offered you a hand up, even the devil, you took it. It wasn't complicated. At least that was the lie I told myself. The truth is, I had choices, and I made them. But when you think you're a big man, it's hard to admit that you are not a brave one. Even harder when you understand that making a living is not enough. You must make a difference. I'm going to fight for a better world. For some, that means a bandage. For others, a bullet. Today, I give you the choice.
I promise you, tonight we shall dine like kings.
But the feast isn't on your plate quite yet.
No! Go, Leon! Don't lose the scent!
This sunshine won't last long. We're lucky to be in this house.
Mother?
Shh. You are to stay here with your brother.
Move! Come on! I won't ask again. Where is your son?
Amicia!
You have no idea. Leave while you still can. Kill the sister! Take the boy alive! You must protect him.
Are you stupid or what?
I'm not stupid!
I know you, Amicia de Rune.
Amicia, you killed him.
I didn't want to.
There's something in the ground, Amicia! I'm sorry. I'm sick.
No.
The walls rose overnight. We were told it was for our own safety. A yellow powder was supposed to be the solution. But it turned out to be a death trap. Dark zones. That's what they're called now. To survive, we must find out what motivates our very existence. Will we help those in need? Will we cave into temptation? Will we betray our own instincts? The deeper we go, the closer we get to finding out what we are capable of doing.
Hello, and welcome to The Sinking City, a game of investigation and mystery set in a twisted Lovecraftian version of the 1920s United States. It follows the story of Charles Reed, a great war veteran and private eye from Boston, who is fighting an uphill battle against terrible insanity. While looking for a cure, Reed finds himself in Oakmont, Massachusetts, a city devastated by supernatural flood, monsters, and madness. In pursuit of his goals, Charles will have to face terrors beyond human comprehension and investigate occurrences simply unimaginable in a normal society.
I apologize for my bluntness, but can I ask you a question?
Mouth?
Yeah.
Punishment. Long story.
With The Sinking City, we put the detective experience first. This means zero hand-holding from the game. There are no straightforward tasks and no objectives on the map to follow. We will never tell you how to approach a quest, where you should go, what to look for, who you should accuse.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay.
As you explore crime scenes and find evidence, all information goes into your trusted casebook. Here, you can review and analyze it, if you're in need of a eureka moment. Some evidence is pretty straightforward, lying around the gruesome consequences of someone's misdeeds. Others need a more intricate approach. In Oakmont, the veil between the mundane and supernatural is especially thin. Mr. Reed himself is no stranger to the paranormal. In fact, he has some useful tricks up his sleeve that can reveal the spell-covered traces of morally impaired perpetrators.
I surrender. Take me, and let my people leave.
One of these skills, retrocognition, allows him to sneak a peek beyond the veil. Extremely useful, It helps understand what exactly happened and how, if you're clever enough to crack this riddle. And if you know detectives, you know how much time they spend doing research. So don't be too shy to talk to fellow lawmen.
Let me be frank, newcomer. You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal here.
Never mind. Reed is a stranger in a strange land. Anyhow, most institutions in the city are in complete disarray. You can still use their records, which is a lifesaver for a detective in need. Keep in mind that the different institutions provide different knowledge. Think where to look, and you'll crack your case in no time. But what is investigation without the ability to piece clues together and try out different theories? That's what Mind Palace is for. The fans' favorite feature from our Sherlock Holmes games makes a comeback. But unlike Sherlock, the sinking city has no right or wrong answers, just different shades of black. So, if you're about to destroy someone's life, well, make sure you have a damn good reason. So, as you can see, at its core, The Sinking City is an investigation game. We want you to feel like a real detective, digging up all the dirty secrets this wretched place likes to keep hidden. So let us know what you think about this video, and I'll see you in the next one.
Remember your pain. The pain of having your homeland stolen. We will never give up our struggle. We will take back our world from the scourge of the machine! never-ending spiral of life and death.
Perhaps we're not so different after all. Why did you betray us?
Command is the one that betrayed you. Shut up and get out of my head already!
Is that all you got, little android?
We will not fail in this mission! Glory to mankind!
I know studio execs tougher than you.
No suit's gonna slit your throat.
Have you been to Hollywood?
Fight!
Deadly uppercut, take two.
Action! Cut!
Who hired this guy? What the fuck? Deadly uppercut, take 19.
Fatality. Johnny Cage wins. The dawn of your ending has arrived, and I am its architect. I have purged countless epochs and all that dwelt within them, and you shall be no different. I bestride this world, the great Unmaker. You will be swept away. And only when creation is rendered pure again shall I rest. But that is not your concern. Your apocalypse is here. The past, they say, died long ago. But vanquished power wells up from the darkest depths. And emerges from lost and frozen vaults. For that which has been divided can be made whole again. When this occurs, the world will tremble. So begins the season of the dragon. Overseer of the Crucible, which has tested the mettle of countless warriors throughout history. None have bested it, save myself. Here, every warrior gets what they deserve. The more enemies you slay, the farther into the Crucible you may pass. Should you meet an untimely end, all you had earned will be lost. Welcome to the Crucible! Shall we proceed?
The insurgents in Ravenasta operate alone at present. However, should they garner external support, the situation could worsen.
Her Majesty cannot abide weakness, least of all in herself. Now's not the time.
Should this fight drag on, Rosaria will enter the fray. The defense of Dalmasca is their excuse, and we will have a war between empires.
Tell me, do you still desire the stone?
I'm against this. The Empire must pay, but destruction...
We should leave this place.
Let me guess. Sandstorm?
Something far worse.
You took my father's life. Why spare mine now? You would have me live in shame!
If that is your duty, yes.
I must treat you as I would Ondor, as I would treat any abettor of the Empire.
You failed Landis. You failed Dalmasca. All you were to protect. Yet you still hold on to your honor. How?
I won my freedom. Yet my past has been cut away forever.
I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you.
The wrestler I knew is gone.
Face my wrath!
Use its power to restore Dalmasca? Something like that?
It will not come to that, I am sure. I have faith in her, faith in you both.
Reach out your hand, Lady Ash. That which you must grasp is something beyond revenge, something greater than despair.
History begins anew. And so House Solidor lives on.
At last. In this community update, we're taking a closer look at Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker. We're also giving you some news on clone trooper appearances available in our latest update. With lightsaber attacks second to none, the Chosen One is a force of nature at close range. His attacking dominance with a lightsaber is demonstrated even more when using his guard-breaking and high damage ability called Passionate Strike. While preparing to deliver his heroic impact, Anakin is able to absorb a lot more damage. In fact, any incoming attacks will make this ability even stronger while it's being built up. When released, Anakin will send all surrounding opponents flying with a 360-degree force push. Using the ability Pull Dominance, Anakin pulls his enemies in front of him, leaving the targets vulnerable for follow-up attacks. Anakin is ready to unleash his raw power on the battlefront through his fourth and unique ability, Retribution. As Anakin and his nearby allies take damage, his anger builds up and can be unleashed by force-choking all enemies in the area. Anakin Skywalker is wearing his Jedi Knight outfit by default, with the Jedi robes as an unlockable alternative. Also, 2 additional Clone Trooper Legions will be available to unlock in this update. The 501st Legion, led by Anakin himself during the Clone Wars, and the Coruscant Guard, who served as peacekeepers on the capital planet of the Galactic Republic. We're adding some additional updates to the Clone Army as well, including some fixes to current Legion appearances and the opportunity to play as armored officers. See you on the battlefront, and may the Force be with you.
Young Skywalker.
This is Armoured. Experience tank warfare like never before. Crew your favorite armored vehicles with up to 3 friends and drive into one of our huge battlefields in 12 versus 12 tank battles with up to 64 players. In Armoured, tanks are the hard-hitting backbone of the team. Recon vehicles are lightly armored and extremely mobile. The command vehicle is vital to team coordination and support elements. The multi-crew system requires the driver, gunner, and commander to work together to achieve victory. Armoured uses a sophisticated component damage model. In order to destroy an enemy tank, you'll need to learn their weakest point and understand how to penetrate the armor in exactly the right place to disable different components. Armoured is a brutal challenge for even the most skilled vehicle crew. It is not for the faint of heart. This is Armoured.
By early 1942, the British Empire had entered its 4th year of the war. The Civil War had drawn away American assistance, and political turmoil had cut Britain off from the vital Mexican oil fields. The governments of Europe were exiled in London. Of all British allies, only the Free French and Dutch remained. Weakened by years of defeats, and facing a surging Japanese threat to the Far East, the year began with an act of desperation. The Federation Proclamation, unifying the empire under one government. The Japanese declaration of war followed days later. On February 27, the combined Allied Far Eastern Fleet, centered around the new Dutch battle cruisers, sortied to meet the Japanese invasion force. The Battle of the Java Sea that followed would mark the turning point of the fortunes of the Imperial Federation.
As a child, I used to have dreams where I was surrounded by light, with stars as far as the eye can see. They were suns like our own, millions of them, many supporting life. Some were dangerous, daring me to come closer. Others just drifted along the stillness of space. Many chose to live across the sky, waging wars, making peace, trying to understand the meaning of it all. Like me. When they saw me, they reached out. Then I woke up. Ever since then, I've wanted to go back, to meet them. And so I will.
that one of the strongest forces in the universe is the need to create. Every time we build something out of nothing, every time we give shape and organization to something that had no structure, we are creating a miracle. We need to create. Creating is our destiny. It is why we were put into this universe. We push the limits of what is perceived a realistic goal. We turn the impossible to the improbable, and the improbable to the complete. We choose to believe that everything is possible. Our imagination is our ultimate tool. It has no boundaries. But we know that advanced theories and sophisticated technology aren't enough, for it is creativity and teamwork that make true space engineers. There's many of us. We are growing. We are getting stronger. Someday they will ask, where were you when the first space engineer welded the red ship? What will you create? Where will you explore? How will you survive?
Adventure awaits in the Season 8 Battle Pass. The Battle Pass features over 100 unique cosmetics to earn as you level it up. When you first buy the pass, you'll instantly unlock 2 brand new progressive outfits, Blackheart and Hybrid. Plus, if you opt in for the Battle Bundle, you'll instantly get Sidewinder as well. There are 100 tiers and over 100 rewards to earn, including new wraps, pets, emotes, and more. Remember, you keep all your rewards after the season ends. New in this season to all players is the Party Assist feature. Before a match, you can pick a daily or weekly challenge, and your friends can help you complete it. The Season 8 Battle Pass is available right now for just 950 V-Bucks. A new adventure awaits in Season 8. We'll see you in-game.
I do feel better. By any chance?
What a rude man. I've neutralized it. It's only temporary, though.
Go! Okay!
Rhino has been reborn.
My name is Zordon of Eltar. I come to you from across the grid with a warning. A great threat is upon us. His name is Lord Draken. Defend your worlds. Lord Draken will attempt to conquer existence.
Neutralize all mutant intruders.